Hi, this is Queen V. Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Coming to you. I'm sitting outside, so you're probably gonna hear a lot of noise, cars going by, because I moved from the country and I moved to the city, like right downtown. Okay. Now, last week we talked about goals and writing stuff down, and there's power in writing stuff down, because like I said last week, in Habakkuk it said, write the vision, make it plain, so that people can see it and they can run with it. And so when you begin to write down your goals, there's some things you need to think about when writing them down. Okay, and there's an acronym called SMART. And what SMART means is, with the S it means be specific, M means make your goals measurable, A is make them attainable, and then R is realistic, and then T is timely. Okay, so being specific means you're not saying, okay, I want to lose weight. Saying I want to lose weight is vague. How much weight do you want to lose, and what time frame do you want to lose it in? So that's being specific. And like, if you're praying for stuff like, I want a house, or I want a car. What kind of car do you want? Do you want it fully loaded? What color do you want? Do you want it debt free, or you just want something that you gotta take to the shop every month or every week? You know what I'm saying? So be specific about what you want, and then make it measurable. When we're talking about measurable, that means you can track your progress, at least on a weekly, a daily, weekly, or monthly basis, or even year. You may have a 5-year goal, and so you need to be able to track it, to make it measurable. You know what I'm saying? So that you can have like a journal or a checklist and say, hey, I got this done, I got that done. And then attainable, make sure your goal is reachable. Now, I believe in miracles, and I believe that God will do that, but you don't want to live off a miracle every day. Making it attainable is like, don't go so far above yourself that if it doesn't happen, you break down and say, okay, I'm not going to do this. But make it attainable, something that you can actually measure and do. And then what you can't do, you pray and allow God to come in with your natural and make it supernatural. And then be realistic. Like, I believe in dreaming big and stuff like that. I really do. But what I was saying before I was so rudely cut off. But anyway, be realistic. Assess all the factors that will affect your ability to do what you said you want to do. Does that make sense? Don't risk the health of your family and stuff like. Don't just go crazy, go all out, that it affects your whole life in a negative way because you want to reach a certain goal. You got to have some type of guidelines. And be timely. Have a target completion. And all this kind of ties together, being smart. The timely is, like I said, I want to do this in 2 years. And I'm going to do this each week or each month. And then I'm able to track my progress, So you may have a weekly goal, a monthly goal. You may have a daily goal, I want to get up, and some people may have a goal of, I want to spend more time with the Lord. Don't just say, I'm going to spend more time with the Lord. Okay, get up, set a time, figure out a time that makes it easy for you to do that. And a lot of stuff that we want to do is not always going to be easy. So set a time like, okay, I'm going to set my alarm, I'm scheduling my calendar, set my alarm for 6 a.m. and make sure I get up at least by 6:15 or 6:30. And I'm gonna start off with 15 minutes of praying. I may work it up to 30. I may and I'm getting tongue twisted. I may work my way up to 30 minutes, an hour, you know. And then each day that you spend with the Lord, He's going to start revealing to you more and more, you know. I don't know what you're going to be doing, whether you're going to be praying or reading the Word. You should be doing both. And then having a quiet time to be able to listen. So, you know, it's good to set goals and for them to be timely. So what I said, it was a SMART acronym. Be specific about your goals. Make them measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely. They need to have a time beside it, you know. And sometimes we can just write stuff down, and God, like I said, it's a power in writing it down. You can write it down, put a date beside it, and not really do nothing because there's nothing you can do. Some stuff we want to happen, but it's so far out of our league, or it's something that we have no direct control of. We all we can do is write it down, and then God will come in. You know, we just pray about it, give it to God, write it down, because sometimes there's nothing we can do. And then that's when God steps in. All we have to do is stand on the Word of God, you know, and call those things that be not as though they are, and begin to speak life over that situation. So that's it for today. And I want to talk about next week. I want to start something on finances, because a lot of Christians are having debates about whether having a lot of money is of God. And I'm like, well, this issue needs to be dealt with, because you got some people that feel like we shouldn't have anything or have a lot of money. We can have a little bit. Or some people think it's humble. It's humility being broke, busted, and disgusted. Well, we're going to talk about that. All right, y'all give me some ideas on whatever y'all want to hear talked about. It could be relationships, sexual preferences, anything like that. But I will see y'all next week, and hopefully it's gonna be earlier. So I'm gonna do what I've been telling y'all to do, which I've been doing it, but Joshua had a toothache today. Well, he's been had it for 2 days, so we had a dental appointment. And some stuff will come in and knock you off track, but don't give up just because you get knocked off track. Just get up and start over. Okay? And I will see y'all like, subscribe, and share, and then comment. If you scroll down below this video, you can comment. Say, hey, Victoria, hey, Queen V, or whatever. All right. Y'all have a good weekend.